See you here in Kansas for another episode of On the Road NIMBY Tips. I'm going to use Kansas as an inspiration from the Wizard of Oz. We're no longer in Kansas. We're not in Kansas anymore, right? And that is the tip, that today's opposition doesn't look anything like it was 20, 15, or even 5 years ago. And it's evolved thanks to social media, digital platforms, petitions, next door. The opposition that developers once knew and relied upon to be very local and isolated, that doesn't happen any longer. The opposition is very savvy, as many of us already know, with Facebook posts, with their petitions, getting moratoriums on projects like in the renewable energy space, data centers now. And so the tip is making sure that you're aware of it, that the local opponents are getting their playbook from other sources, from other opponents from as far as ways of the other side of the country. And the key here is the local elected officials don't see that often. They don't understand that this is not an organic type of opposition, that it's actually really manufactured. Manufactured in the sense that there's a playbook, there's templates, there's messaging that is shared simply through Messenger on Facebook, with one opposition group opposing solar, for example, sharing it now with another emerging group that's opposing a data center. And so it's interconnected. It's a syndicate, really. And you got these godfathers out there and avatars, keyboard warriors, who are just working on more than one project. Don't be surprised that the project you have that's being opposed, there isn't a wizard behind the curtain orchestrating the opposition from outside the state and being a puppeteer of the local opponents, and they're not even really being, understanding that they're being manipulated as well. So that's the tip, is to understand that local resistance, you can't take it at face value. There's something more to it. And that way you are going from playing checkers to now to a real chess game, and making some significant moves, to include informing staff and local officials through your surrogates and proxies that this opposition has a greater agenda than just fighting the fear of change and the unknown. You do that, then you're going to turn your NIMBY opposition more often to, yes, in my backyard opportunities. See you next time.